My name is Wendell, and I am a continental philosopher. I don't try to be a continental philosopher. I just am a continental philosopher because of the subjects that I cover, because I'm really focused on the human experience and meaning and the development of that meaning and romantic love and emotions, and those sort of topics are what drives my heart, and those topics are all part of continental philosophy. In this episode, we will discuss the differences between continental philosophy and analytical philosophy. Let's first consult the collective knowledge, asking ChatGPT. I am a continental philosopher because I focus on the human experience, emotions, and love. What does that mean? And how does this contrast with analytical philosophy? Being a continental philosopher means you likely engage with philosophical traditions that emphasize subjective experiences, emotions, and existential aspects of human life. Continental philosophy often explores complex and interpretive frameworks, drawing on literature, art, and culture to understand human existence. Analytical philosophy, in contrast, tends to prioritize clarity, logical analysis, and precise language. It often addresses problems through rigorous argumentation and is more inclined towards formal logic and empirical methods. In essence, the difference lies in the focus and methodology. Continental philosophy on subjective, experiential aspects, and analytical philosophy on logical precision and empirical inquiry. Analytical philosophy feels cut off from human emotion. That's a common sentiment expressed by some who find analytical philosophy to be more focused on logical analysis and formal structures, often seeming detached from the subjective and emotional dimensions of human experience. Continental philosophy, in contrast, tends to explore these emotional and existential aspects in depth, incorporating them into its philosophical inquiries. Give me a list of popular continental philosophers. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Friedrich Nietzsche, Søren Kierkegaard, Martin Heidegger, Jean-Paul Sartre, Albert Camus, Jacques Derrida, Michael Foucault, Emmanuel Levinas, Slavoj Zizek. I don't have a problem with analytical philosophy. I've read a lot of analytical philosophy in my time, and I think it's beneficial to the human species. I just feel that it's very disconnected from emotions and subjective experience, which is the experience that we all experience. We can try and think objectively, but at the end of the day, we are subjective beings that have lived particular lives that have crafted us into being who we are. I make the decisions in which I make because my experiences of those decisions have resulted positively for me in the past. So I continue to make those decisions in the future because it's a benefit to my life, like me making videos and me writing blog posts is a benefit to my life. I always wondered why people make the decisions in which they do, but all I can ever really answer is why I make the decisions that I do. I'm sure people have their reasoning, but to me, most of the time, it appears insane. I try to put myself in the shoes of other people, but it is really hard when you get so many trolls. What are they thinking? I can never understand. Continental philosophy enables me to discuss my experiences in life while still doing philosophy. I don't have to get caught up on all the tiny little details. I can step back and look at the entire picture. If you want to contact me, the information is in the description. Trolls have signed me up for a ton of spam, and I'm not sure if my email will continue to be available because I can't spend my life going through spam. So I may no longer use my email account if this continues. All of the methods that I make available for people to contact me keep being ruined by trolls. I understand why content creators are not contactable, and if this continues, then I will have to think of something that I can do. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Continental philosophy gives you a lot more liberty to explore different areas of your experience, whereas analytical philosophy really restricts the type of content you can produce because it's so rigorous. I hope this episode has helped you learn the difference between continental philosophy and analytical philosophy, and I hope it has inspired you towards continental philosophy. I know a lot of people don't like continental philosophy, and that makes me sad because it's rich with experience. I appreciate your attention span. Until next time, this is Wendell signing off.